Welcome everybody to the Falcon one-shot. On the agenda, we have Slain here today, which is supposed to be a heavy metal, dark gothic adventure. We get to kill zombies and witches and demons and devils and all sorts of other things. Or, that's at least what I thought it would be. And it's not completely off of that, whole tirade I went into right now. It still keeps all that included. The problem is, right now the game, it released finally after being delayed so many times. The problem with this game right now, I want to say, is that it did not meet the expectations of the people, because this was delayed so many times. So when a game gets delayed over and over and over, you're thinking, man, this game's going to be goddamn awesome because it's just getting delayed over and over, right? It must be. Why else are they doing it? And then you get your hands on the game and you play it and you're kind of like, oh, okay. And it's not supposed to be an okay game, because look at it. It's beautiful. It looks amazing. I love that. Believe me, the way the game looks, the concept behind it, is actually amazing. The gameplay itself, right now, the controllers are kind of broken. They're very, very delayed. I should know that the developers are actually working on that as we speak. There's a big issue going on in Steam. That's already been worked on, so I will forgive that. But even if you fix the controllers, the gameplay itself is kind of like, it's just very So this is cool. I like this whole feel, the look of it. It's amazing. Bathoryn, awake. Your children need you. The land is crying again. Wake up. Ugh, go away, spirit. I gave you enough last time. You still know me, Bathoryn? Yes, now go away. It is time again, Guardian. Your children need you. I told you, I have no children. Now let me sleep. Well, maybe this will wake you. So, alright, we're playing as this dude. Apparently some sort of defender, what I could gather so far. Some sort of defender of the lands over here. Ugh, why, spirit? You know what must be done. As soon as you two are reunited, the demons will know. Serve us well again, Bathoryn. And may fire, ice, and steel prevail. And there we go, we're Bathoryn over here. So, we're this badass dude, right? I got a giant sword, I do my slings over here. This right here, if you hit the other button in the controller, this will be decapitations if I'm correct. And that's all we have at the moment. Can we shoot? No, we can't shoot any spells just yet. So right now, this is all you have available to you off the bat here. We're gonna go into the blood grounds. Continue. Problem is the goddamn delays. The controllers just feel so delayed. Especially for like a platformer type of game, you don't want any delays. You want to be able to just instantly react. Bathoryn, we meet again. It is enough. Oh, come on, dog. I wasn't ready. I know you not, abomination, but we will battle. You mortal, my minions will deal with you. Alright, his minions. He's not going to do the job himself, apparently. We're not good enough for him to do the job himself. So right off the bat, we have some sort of like weird demon dudes with some, I guess like hook hands or something. We take care of them. The game's really beautiful. It's colorful. It's really dark. I guess the gore factor, if you're into that, is there. There's blood all over the place, so, it kind of keeps that whole aesthetic going on, where we have some sort of, ravaged wasteland over here. None of that is bad. Believe me, the art style is initially what really drew me to the game. I kept on seeing it over and over a couple of times on Steam, and I was like, you know what? Gotta keep my eyes on this one, because it might be a really, really good title. And the art style is there. The music, I gotta tell you right now, I'm not sure if you'll hear it in the video itself. I'll try to keep the video high, or the audio high anyway, so you can hear it. It's not bad. The only problem is this tune just seems to loop over and over and over. And this is supposed to be some sort of metal adventure. That was what it was kind of proposed at. So I want more music. However, you could probably say, well, Falcon, get out of the first level and you might hear different music. And you're probably right. I can't be too negative because of that. But the problem is that there's not too much variety in the very first song. So already, and let me tell you, this first level or whatever we might be going through right now takes a while, and this song doesn't ever change. So I'm not sure if we're aiming towards a boss right now, but I'll tell you this much, I played for a while, and the song kept on playing over and over. The ancients have littered the area with traps, right? So, get out of here, birds. See that right there? If I walk on that, I die, so we'll try to avoid doing that. By the way, we now have the... I think this is the spirit ball. I think they call it a spirit ball, right? Which is really useful against certain enemies, so keep that in mind. There's your steel, your actual sword will be useful against certain enemies. The spirit balls will be useful against other ones. Once we get fire, it'll be useful against another certain type of variety of enemies. So there is variety when it comes to at least finding weaknesses in enemies. So keep that in mind. These are going to be like little save points over here to restore energy and mana. The best way to harvest mana from an enemy is through decapitation. So, we already talked about decapitation, right? So, boom! Take that head off. Gonna do it again? No? Look, dog, I got a platform to catch. No? Okay, whatever. So we cut off his head. I guess if you're ever in need of mana on the fly, you could do that. But I do believe the enemy has to have, like, blood in order for you to kind of, like, harvest mana or whatever. So over here, we're gonna have our first, like, really big, scary type of looking critter. I'm usually gonna Spirit Bomb him from afar. I don't blame that on the game, that's probably on me, but... Alright, so let's give this a try again. The best way to... Yeah, we already know about that. Gotta decapitate these guys. Whoa! Don't have to do it, right? But, you might as well do it, just because the game's telling you to do it. Alright, platform, hurry up. Get on back over here. So, we'll try to just spam this guy, and apparently make sure we don't stub our toe on the spike, because doing so will indeed send us into, like, a gory pile of flesh over here. 1, 2, that heart right there beating is going to be indeed some help. There you go. I don't mind really spending all my mana on this guy. As a matter of fact, it might be a little bit better if you do so. There you go. Oh, by the way, there's also a little, like, Symphony of the Night backslide. I guess it's not really Symphony of the Night oriented. A lot of, Metroidvania-ish games do this nowadays, or even back then, but I still kind of compare it to, or at least associate it to, Symphony of the Night, so, you'll forgive me. Well done, you must be the one. You will need all your skills to push through the tower. Good luck, Bathoryn, and may fire, ice, and steel prevail. Well, I only have steel right now. I don't have any ice nor fire, but we'll be getting up here pretty soon. So we have some more death traps. Gotta be fast over here, bring this down, and this will kind of introduce us to the fire mechanic here pretty soon. Right, the blood tombs. Okay. So here is where, we have some variety of enemies now, finally. We have some skelly dudes over here. If I'm correct, you want to stick to steel, or your sword with the skelly dudes. We'll be getting fire soon enough. Don't like that too much. See, so right there is a delay right there where you attack, and when you try to jump immediately again, it's not responsive, which is, pretty bad because you're trying over here to attack enemies, you're trying to dodge. You have this guy over here shooting shit at you like he's fucking Gandalf or something. You may not pass! Well, you know what, Gandalf? I'm gonna pass right now. Let's see. Dash back over here. Dash back. Just spell your ass. Yeah, there you go, it's a little bit better. Bring you down. Cool. Again, the scenery, the atmosphere is all great. Oh, who is that? Oh, you're Dragon Man, right. Shoot you with that. Get my mana back. Okay. that little ghost flying with the dagger just feels so out of place with everything else so far. I'm not sure it's because, there's, not too much animation to it, but it just feels like, it doesn't belong in this certain game right now. Spirit bombs are a great way to clear packs of monsters. What's a spirit bomb, you might be asking? Well, I don't know. The game doesn't tell you. I do believe it must be this, though, if I am correct. I could be wrong, but I do believe this might be the spirit bomb that it's talking about. So I'm not sure if the leftover effect does kill individuals, but as you see, I'm out of it now, and I still have quite a few of these critters to deal with. Okay, you guys need to relax. Maybe if I tell them that my controls are delayed, they'll have mercy on me. Be like, oh really, the game has control delays? Oh, that sucks, man. Yeah, we know how that is. Just take your time. Come over here and attack us when you're ready. Alright, oh, good God, we're not finished just yet, huh? Strike and backslide. Strike and backslide. And again, the game, the atmosphere is great. I'm not sure if you've noticed, the song still keeps going, right? This whole looping thing I mentioned about, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to explain of it. I do believe, I'll be honest with you, I do believe that some of my criticism is indeed because of so many times it was delayed. So, I just was expecting more, I guess. You have awoken a red skeletress, is that what that said? Is that you? I mean, you're red. You indeed meet the criteria of being red and skeleton-like, but I believe that's not it. We have... There you go. That right there should be it. Now, the problem is I have no mana. Got no mana, I'm gonna get destroyed. Gonna get absolutely destroyed over here. No more mana, huh? Is there any way you could come over here and I could just jump over you and just run by? Is that a possibility? Or do you attack me on the ledge? You absolutely do. Oh, okay, cool. Well, what is this shit? So we're just done? We're just done now. Should have probably been beheading a few of these fools, huh? Do I have myself to blame or what? Just absolutely no way to get through this individual now. So you gonna die or what? I guess I have to die and get my mana back. Do that. Okay, I got through. Just barely. Do I have to kill you is the real question here. A scroll wrapped around the hilt of the sword reads effective against witches. Oh, we got the fire. So you got to get around or you get the... Oh, where did you come from? What are you even supposed to be? You goddamn Medusa head? So, you know, there... Can I cheese you from up here as well? Kind of. As long as I don't get too close, we should be fine. Oh god, we have Medusa head now. What are you doing here? You're not part of the situation. Alright, so now that we have all these spirit bombs, I guess we'll use them against you. Hopefully we have enough to just spam and kill you. There you go. Okay. I guess that's the way to do it. You don't want to get too close to that thing. Now we have our fire spell over here, and you can swap it over with the deep head if I'm correct. There you go. So steel and fire. This is going to be more useful against skeletons and beast if I remember reading correctly from the press information I got here. Got our next save slot, and then we're coming over to this side, which I do believe we have a bit of a trap coming up here pretty soon. HP, we got some more mana restoration. You need to stop that right now. Oop. Kill you. Here, there should be a... And there's a switch you could hit somewhere around here. Do I really care enough about that mana thing? Not really, to be honest with you. Don't really care too much, unless... Huh. There should be a platform there. At least I remember there being one last time around. So this here's the trap I was talking about. Everything's been sealed. You have to hit those switches right now. There's also a key to unlock the other side of this. So here's the... So no, alright, let's hit the switch here. First one. This will start bringing this platform down and up. And you can essentially just farm these guys through here. Excuse me, let's just use our Spirit Bomb. Not even waste time. And that should be our next platform over here, which will bring the side-scrolling one. And give us access to that guy. So now you need to come back over here, my friend. Uh-huh. Boom. Boom. You have unlocked the hive. We get to pass on through. Let's see. Let's see how far we can make it over here before we go down one more time. Well, actually, I don't see myself going down anytime soon. I mean, other than just like the trial and error parts of the game where you have to kind of figure out what you need to do first, it doesn't seem too difficult yet. I mean, I would just go ahead and say it's probably because, you know, you're early in the game still, so maybe the difficulty spikes up later. But so far, it hasn't really been there. Other than the controllers. Please, you gotta jump in time for me. Okay, whatever. I hate this stuff. Like, it's just... goddamn delay just pisses me off. Alrighty, guys. So there you guys have it. This is Slain. I don't think it's a bad game completely. I love the art style. I wish this song would stop playing the same loop over and over, for one. I want to hear more metal riffs, goddammit. That's one of the things. Number two, the delays in the controls will be fixed pretty soon. If you know, like what you see, I wouldn't tell you to just completely write it off, give it a chance. Just wait until some of the updates come out, check out the Steam forum, check out the developer blogs, and hopefully read around the forums and see when it's probably been patched properly, and give it a try then. Really, really fun if you're into the Metroidvania games. At least the art style is really, you know, gratifying to me, but you know, the gameplay right now is a bit lacking. But we'll see how it goes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.